a senator, has now resigned because of a bunch of text messages between him and someone who was incarcerated for child pornography. Go ahead and put up his picture full mass here, okay? He's probably going to get indicted. Republican Ray Holmberg, damn near 80 years old, North Dakota's oldest serving state senator and one of the most powerful state senators, announced his resignation on Monday. Why? Well, because a report by the Forum of Fargo found that he had 72. I want you to understand this number now. 72 text exchanges with a man jailed. The man was in jail for child pornography charges while the man was incarcerated. A career that spanned 46 years will end June 1st. In the meantime, he remains on the payroll through May and will stay on the state-funded health care plan through July, a benefit that's worth about $1,400 monthly. The attorney of that senator, a prominent North Dakota criminal defense attorney, said Tuesday, Senator Holmberg has not been charged with any crime. There is no indication that he will. Holmberg's statement regarding his resignation read, and I quote, "Recent news stories have become a distraction for the important work of the Legislative Assembly during its interim meetings. I want to do what I can within my power to lessen such distractions." Now, let me remind you, over 70 text messages with a guy in jail for child pornography, all right? I don't text my lady that many times, okay? That's a lot of damn texting. Now, according to the senator, this was all about some work around the house kind of stuff. Let's put up a picture of the individual he was texting. His name is Nicholas James. Nicholas James DeRozier. That's him. Mr. DeRozier was arrested and charged last March. He had victimized as many as 21 children, including his own nephews. Okay, that's the company the senator keeps. He was also barred in 2020 from doing business with North Dakota after complaints of fraud, theft by deception, and passing bad checks. Once again, this is the company that the senator keeps. And according to the Forum, which obtained the jail call log, 65 of the 72 text messages from the two men were sent within a 2-hour time frame. 2 hours. Do you know how much texting you gotta do? You have to be intentionally trying to break a damn record. 2 hours, all right? Prosecutors allege that Mr. DeRozier possessed several thousand images and videos depicting sexually abused children. Such a damn shame. Sad individual. He's also accused of taking 2 children under the age of 10 from Minnesota to his Grand Forks home with the intent to sexually abuse them. Now, Holmberg first told, put his picture back up, put the senator's picture back up. Now, I'm going to show you that this guy is trying to hide something big here, okay? He first told the news outlet, the Forum, that he had read about charges against the man in jail. Oh yeah, I loosely remember. I read about those charges. That's what the senator said. Then in a later interview, he said he had not, okay? He told the Forum that his text messages were related to and he said, variety of things, including patio work. He also told the newspaper that he no longer has the text messages. They're just gone, he said, which means he deleted them, okay? So this politician, this grandfather, this 80-year-old man, simply deleted over 70 text messages that we are aware of. That doesn't just happen. That's intentional behavior, right? He engaged in intentional activity to erase those text messages. Now I know everything that I just highlighted is circumstantial here. I know that. But obviously there's something to this. And we're gonna continue to stay on top of this story. This resignation came pretty quickly after this story became a local news story in that area. All right, Adrian, thoughts?
Well, the first thing that gave me pause was how he had a criminal defense attorney so quickly to speak out on his behalf. Right. That already made me say, no, bro, you know you in trouble. And I really would recommend that the FBI maybe look at some computer files for that senator, because there ain't no reason, no rationale why you're gonna be sending 70 plus text messages to this child sex offender. Like, get out of here. You can't tell me you're not guilty in some way. And I hope that law enforcement gets to the bottom of this, because that person should not be on the street. And this is probably bigger than just this one individual.
That's right. And let's hope they do a deep dive and investigate, because those children that are connected to these monsters are victims and they deserve justice.